Jehovah's Witnesses indoctrinate children. That's how they grow nowadays. They don't grow by converting people, as they're pretty much unable to do that in the Western world. The only way they have growth is through birth rate, and Jehovah's Witnesses are taught to pressure their children to become Jehovah's Witnesses.
As you get older, you are responsible. Remember the nice demo? We've mentioned that before. Well, I'm not ready to get baptized. Okay, let's hold off on your driver's license. What? I'm 16. What are you talking about? I'm ready. I know I'm ready. Yeah, you're ready for a driver's license, but you're not ready to dedicate your life. Explain that one to heaven.
However, this labor of indoctrinating children was usually left for the parents to achieve through a combination of soft pressure and 1 or 2 books made for children out of the hundreds they used to make. However, at the beginning of the millennia, that all started to change. Whereas before, the religion was seen as this formal and dignifying thing with a formal dress code and even serious-sounding songs, this was changing along with the governing body. Sure, the formal dress code stayed, but the songs started to become more cheerful.
Always rejoice, always rejoice, always rejoice.
And the governing body changed its mind on making cartoons for children, as Kenneth Fildine confirms in this leaked 2017 internal Bethel meeting.
We had done the Noah video with artwork, but it didn't move much. And we were doing the David, and I approached the teaching committee at the time, which was a totally different teaching committee, totally different governing body, and said, wouldn't it be nice to do animated videos for children? At the time they said no, because they didn't want to take the dignity of the message of God's word and reduce it to cartoons. Well, that's the faithful slave, and so I never said another word. But about maybe 15 years after that, or 13 years after that, I asked to come down to Brooklyn, and one of the first things Brother Morris came up to me and said was that the governing body has approved animated videos for children. I went, whoa, 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 whoa. But then he said, and we want it released at this next convention in as many languages as possible. And so I was like, whoa. Just to tell you what happened, that little crew, they had done animation, moving the world around, making Bibles flow, but to do the human form is the most difficult. And so they got on the tools, but we have very difficult, hard due dates. And to make some of those dates, the brothers worked 30 hours straight on their computer. And we finally brought beds up into the department so that they could take a 2 or 3 hour nap and get back on their computer to finish it up. So it was just a beautiful thing, and look what it's done for the world.
So they designed the perfect Jehovah's Witness animated family, an active Jehovah's Witness man who leads the family in everything, including spiritual stuff, and looks like he can definitely be an elder, his wife, a devoted mother, Sophia, a tween, and me, Caleb, a young 80-year-old kid who likes toys and not much else. Look, I was created by Bethelites who have never seen children. I got more personality in one of my YouTube videos than in the whole series, okay? The idiot who writes this was raised in a home that looked just like this, except with an extra little brother, so with his help, we'll go through every single Caleb and Sophia episode to debunk the propaganda and showcase the horrible indoctrination that Jehovah's Witnesses children are subjected to. However, did you know that the Caleb and Sophia cartoons aren't actually named Caleb and Sophia? The series is called Become Jehovah's Friend, a name so terrible that whenever they have to say it, they usually say the full thing, because nobody knows its real and completely forgettable name. Let's see how my Uncle Tony Morris introduced this brand new cartoon to Jehovah's Witnesses.
Some of the greatest joys we experience in life are as a result of a happy family life. But living in these hectic last days, achieving such happiness is very difficult. The governing body deeply appreciates you hardworking parents and all that you're doing to try to help your children find a rich, satisfying life. As a parent, I remember the challenge we faced trying to develop love for Jehovah in the hearts of our 2 little boys. We used the tools available, the Bible, Watchtower articles, And then in 1978, how thrilled we were to receive my book of Bible stories. What a godsend this proved to be. Over the years, the governing body has provided many additional teaching aids to help our young ones, and we have no intention of stopping there. It is a fact that animated videos capture the interest of little ones and can be a powerful teaching tool. Hence, it's my privilege on behalf of the governing body to introduce to you a new animated video series entitled Become Jehovah's Friend. This is just a preview of what we have in store for you in the future. Children can learn so much during their formative years. The lessons they learn at a very young age can make an impression that lasts a lifetime. It is our prayer that this new series will help your children to learn to make God's heart rejoice. We love you very much, but our love for you is just a reflection of Jehovah's great love for you and your little ones. May they learn, develop, and grow to become Jehovah's friend.
As we've seen, the shift also came with the shift towards focusing more and more on the governing body and our allegiance to them. Caleb and Sophia, JW Broadcasting, the heightened importance of the governing body, JW.org, and the shift from publications to digital media are all part of what I like to think of as the anti-intellectual digital period of the religion that started in the beginning of the 2010s and has lasted until today. This, coupled with the leaked video I showed earlier, shows you how the governing body act. They decide they want something done, they give less time than the people need, and then once the people have done the job, they come out and take the credit. Well, let's see how much credit they deserve for the first ever Caleb and Sophia cartoon. I absolutely loved this sequence. With the extremely limited time they had, they did one of the most inventive scenes in the whole series, which admittedly isn't that inventive, but come on, this is Watchtower we're talking about.
Dinner. I just cleaned the house, so remember, take your shoes off.
Okay, Mom.
That's how we get introduced to the mom, with a scene of her on all fours cleaning the floors like she's Cinderella or something. This is how the perfect Jehovah's Witness wife should behave, in a servile fashion, where she's in charge of all the work at home, including cleaning the floors, while she's cooking food for the whole family.
We're clear for landing. Yeah!
Caleb! Did Mommy tell you to take off your shoes?
Yes.
Mom worked very hard to clean the house today. How will she feel when she sees this?
I'm sorry, Daddy.
I know. Let's clean this up together. So that was a lot of work, right?
Yeah.
You know, if you had listened to Mommy, you wouldn't have had to do all that work. My son, when we tell you to do something, it's because we love you. We want the best for you. Remember what we learned in family worship? It is here in Ephesians. What chapter is that?
6?
Right, very good. This is what Jehovah wants you to do. Children, that's you, Caleb. Be obedient to your parents, that it may go well with you. That's why you should always listen to Mom and Daddy.
Dinner's ready. Come and eat.
Come on, let's go get some food.
Okay, Dad.
That's how parents are supposed to raise their children. First of all, by making them clean the floor on their hands and knees like their mother, but also by reading a very boring Bible verse to a child and by catastrophizing. Did you see the overblown reaction that I expected as a potential negative consequence for my disobedience? Jehovah's Witnesses are taught from birth to catastrophize, just like you saw them teach me. And I've had to go through years of therapy to get rid of that damaging way of thinking. Want to see just how much they want Jehovah's Witnesses to catastrophize? Let's keep watching.
Move it over here. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, stop. What? Beep, beep, beep. Hey, you almost hit me. Sorry. Release the marbles.
What a mess! Caleb, it is time for family worship. Get your book. And pick up all these marbles. Someone could get hurt.
That's not just how my mom used to treat me. That's how all Jehovah's Witnesses, in my experience, treat children. As nuisances who waste time playing and leave a mess. Also, did you notice how my mom changed to different clothes to be in family worship, but I didn't? They literally had to spend extra time designing a completely new outfit for her to change into, so she's not wearing dirty pants to their home indoctrination sessions in her own home.
Always listen to Mom and Daddy.
Did you see just how important it was to catastrophize? That is shown as the best way to raise children. And if you're thinking that they might not know too well how to raise children, you're damn right. Originally revealed in a piece of propaganda that I cannot find, the first draft of this script had me not cleaning up my toys and someone either dying or getting seriously injured for it. That's how they raise children, because that's how they indoctrinate Jehovah's Witnesses. To them, obedience is a matter of survival.
Thank you. I'm so proud of you for obeying. Now, let's hurry up. Your sister and dad are waiting for us.
Sophia, what do you see in this picture? Oh, good. Now everybody's here. Let's say a prayer to begin family worship.
Holy crap, did you see Sophia? They really didn't have time to make any character models, huh? That's terrifying! Anyway, this cartoon is very bad. There's not even a story, it's just an example of me disobeying and then obeying later. There's no narrative, no arc, and nothing more than an unimaginative way of threatening children into obeying. And yet, we found so much wrong with it already, from the misogynistic way my mom is presented, not even allowing her to wear pants in her own home, to the damaging way that Jehovah's Witnesses raise children. There is a lot of damaging stuff in this propaganda. And the next one introduces Sparluck, my favorite. Subscribe if you don't want to miss it, and thank you so much to my patrons and YouTube supporters who keep the channel running and get to see these videos as soon as I have them. Please consider supporting me with a membership or a one-time donation, because those bastards lied to me. They told me that if I turn against Jehovah, I'd make bank, and so far that hasn't been the case.